Hey, this is Charles Onyett with IGN. I've been playing the Dota 2 beta, a game from Valve that's supposed to come out in 2012. The game is in really good shape right now, though it's in beta. It's not finished, but Valve is adding more heroes to the mix and adding more features as time goes on. No release date yet, but hopefully we'll hear something about that sometime soon, although it is Valve, so that may not happen. I'm playing as Bloodseeker here, an agility hero. Bloodseeker is all about chasing down heroes and getting kills. He can do crazy high damage with very rapid strikes from his arm blades if you're able to equip him with the right items. Now, he has 4 abilities, 2 of which are passive and 2 of which are active. His passive abilities, Bloodbath, gains him health every time he makes a kill, and one you're seeing here, which is called Thirst, chases down enemies that are low on health. So when enemies drop below 40% in health, he actually gains a speed boost. So somebody trying to flee away from him does not have a very good chance of doing that. He can track them down, assuming he has a couple points put into Thirst. Blood Rage, which is an active, which is one of the first ones you should get for him, has a really interesting effect in that it actually increases the damage output of whoever it hits. However, it also silences them. So Sniper here just got silenced, and Bloodseeker is using his Thirst ability to track down Sniper and land a few hits, finally killing him. Eventually, wait for it, and he's dead. Blood Rage also does a little bit of damage over time, but really your main damage dealer in terms of abilities is going to be Rupture. Now, this is learned earliest at level 6, and when you hit someone with it, it does upfront damage, as well as damage depending on how far an opponent moves. And the effect will stay active on a target for a few seconds. If the target decides to move while that's happening, they will take even more damage, meaning you can go up, if there's a group of enemies, hit one of them with Rupture, and if they actually try to run away, that's a bad idea, because they will take damage and potentially die, even though you're not actually actively attacking them. It happens here again with Sniper. He essentially died because he was moving. So what that actually does in combat is if you get hit with Rupture, you're forced to stand in one place, essentially, until the effect ends. However, what Bloodseeker can do is open a fight with Rupture, encouraging your opponent to stand still, and then follow up with Blood Rage for a silence effect, which against someone like Lena is devastating. If she can't use her spell, she can't really do much. She can't survive many hits, so she's forced to either flee and die, or to stand still and wait for Bloodseeker to run up and hit her a whole bunch of times with his arm blades until she's dead. And if she does try to flee, maybe she doesn't quite die from the Rupture, although she did there, Bloodseeker can still chase her down with Thirst and make the kill at the end. Now, a really useful thing in terms of survivability, Bloodseeker can deal a lot of damage if he's able to get in close, but like you see here, if he's powered up properly with the right items, he can kill creeps really quickly, and what that does is, in combination with Bloodbath, he actually gains health back. So if you're in a big fight, you take a lot of damage, you manage to get away, you don't necessarily have to use items or go all the way back to your base to regenerate health. You just go find a mob of creeps, fly through them real fast, and all of a sudden you're back to full health and can go back and fight like Razor here, who's not having a good time with the Rupture effect on him, and you can see he dies as he goes into his base. One-on-one, Bloodseeker is absolutely devastating, especially against casters and those that aren't very durable, and in groups he can really sprint around and surprise opponents with silences and with very fast attacks that can chip away health really quickly. You can see Tiny's health going down pretty fast there as well. If you're a new player, he's not that complicated to use once you understand that you should actually open with Rupture and then follow up with Blood Rage, and you should always be active on a map looking for maybe lone heroes in lanes to see if you can try and sneak up behind them and gank them. You can get a lot of kills with this guy if you're careful, if you're good about your item purchases, and if you know how to move around. As you can see here, as everyone is just getting devastated while he's fully powered up here in the late game, and just pretty much ripping through their entire base. So this is a look at Bloodseeker. Dota 2 is still in beta, it's not out yet. Hopefully soon at some point in 2012, and for a lot more updates on Dota 2, keep checking back with IGN.com.